Oh, woo! Yo, what's good? Go hit that like button, people. Go and get into the chat. We're gonna start in a couple minutes. We're gonna get into this, boy. We're gonna get into this. Hit that like button, get the notifications out. Smash that like button so we can get up, more notifications in there. More people on the live. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My man Cam, what's good? My Cam the man. What you think about this Kevin Durant situation, man? We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this, baby. Smash that like button, people. Smash that like button. Get up in here. Come to the altar. What in the world happened to KD yesterday, baby? What happened to Kevin Durant? The Slim Reaper. We got 30 seconds. We're gonna get up in here. 30 seconds. We're gonna get started. What's crazy is Brooklyn can still win. They start Griffin and Ben is healthy. We're gonna get into that too. Thanks for that comment, players for keeps. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, people. Man. All right. Let's get into it, baby. So, welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. Get our notifications out there. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Twitter, TikTok, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos to get more updates and stuff like that. So, last night was probably the most bizarre night that I've seen in so many years. Kevin Durant looked completely shook. He looked completely lost. And he pretty much said that in his post-game press conference. Y'all got to remember, I played basketball, high school, college, semi-pro, overseas. I still actively play right now, actually, if I'm going to be honest. I know when a person is out there looking how they're looking, whether they're shook, whether they're lost, whether they're not prepared, whatever the case may be, or when they found their match. Kevin Durant is a mixture of things what's going on. The first two games, I blame the coach, Coach Steve Nash, not preparing Kevin Durant to be successful. I told him to take the ball out of his hands because I felt like it was expending too much energy on Kevin Durant to go out there and try to, score all these points and do everything. He was doing way too much. Too much responsibility was put on Kevin Durant. And to be honest with you, they only lost that game by a number like 5 to 7 points, both games. So they weren't blowout games. They lost game 1 by a point. They lost game 2, I think, by 7 points. If I'm not mistaken, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But it was not a blowout game by any means. So I'm looking at it like with all those mistakes you made and how bad Kevin Durant played in games 1, 2, and 3, you still only lost by single digits. My sound acting funny? If y'all can hear me, can y'all hear me? If y'all can't hear me, I'm gonna stop the stream and start again. Give me a thumbs up or something if you can hear me. All right, I'm gonna come in the live 1 second. Let me try. Okay, Joker saying no good, but playing for keeps is saying thumbs. All right, so we just gonna roll with it, man. Pretty much like I said, in that situation, when you got a guy like a Kevin Durant on your team, and he was shooting the way he's been shooting the last 3 games, and they still close, that tells you how good Brooklyn actually is by talent. And I made this case earlier in the year. Brooklyn has talent, but they don't have the right coaching. So I blame Steve Nash for a lot of the mistakes they were making. For game 3, I could not do that because Steve Nash did everything that I was supposed to do. Salute, Lil Rock, salute, hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up. People coming in, hit that like button. The Nets they have talent on that team. But now you got to put the pieces together for it to be successful. I could not blame Steve Nash again for that game 3 because he did exactly what I asked. Take him out, take KD off the point guard position and put him off the ball. That's what happened. So now it's up to Kevin Durant to follow through with the plan and execute it. So as I'm watching the game, he's trying to fill the game out. He's trying to, pass the ball. He's trying to, get his teammates the ball. That's cool. The first half, I understand that. I understand that when you're talking about somebody in a slump who's a player like Kevin Durant, you want to slowly work your way back into it. So I understand why he's being more passive in that first half. But now, okay, we got that out the way, got the jitters out and all that stuff. You shot, I think, 3 for 6 from the field in the first half. Now we got to get more shots up. Steve Nash even said it in halftime that KD got to get more shots up. He got to be more aggressive, and I agree with that. Here comes the third quarter. This is where Kevin Durant is supposed to, somewhat take over and somewhat do some, Kevin Durant stuff. He's passing the ball still. Not only is he trying to pass, he's also turning the ball over. He had 5 turnovers yesterday. He's been terrible with turnovers. He's had averaged at least 5 turnovers. He's averaged more turnovers than he has assists. That is not good. And again, you're off the ball now. You're not responsible now. Kyrie Irving was bringing the ball up. Goran Dragic, Seth Curry, they were bringing the ball up for the most part. The Celtics are making him think, giving him different coverages every time down the court, and they ain't allowing him to get any postseason. See, this is why I said. That's why I asked: is he stronger than Jason Tatum or not? Because KD, he's 240. I don't know if y'all know that Kevin Durant weighs 240 pounds. That's more than Carmelo Anthony. That's more than Kawhi Leonard. That's more than Jimmy. But that's a lot. That's more than a lot of different players on this team. KD need to put more size on. He's too skinny. If KD, but I'm saying, like I said, Joker, he weighs 240. So it has to be some strength there. You know what I'm saying? He can't just be like, yeah, his frame looks small. I played against guys who look hella skinny, but when you play up against them, they pretty strong. So can you not post up Jason Tatum? Could you not get him closer? Like he even said in the post-game press conference, catch the ball. If you can't post this dude up, catch the ball close to the basket. It's a simple adjustment. Catch the ball close to the basket. But you had Marcus Smart even guarding him, man. Marcus Smart, he came out and said Kevin Durant's the hardest defender he has to guard. Marcus Smart ain't supposed to touch Kevin Durant. And Boston wasn't throwing no double coverages. Did somebody see some double coverages yesterday? Because I didn't really see that too much like game 1 and game 2. What I saw was them faking like they were going to come for the double team and Kevin Durant throwing the ball away before the double team even comes. It even happened. So he was taking himself out the game. He admitted that in the press conference. If y'all go listen to what Kevin Durant said, he said he's been overthinking everything. He said that he's just out there thinking too much. And that's what I saw. He was out there thinking the double team was coming when nothing even happened yet. Because now that's where the mind comes in now, where they playing tricks on you. Because you aren't even focused, like I said, with the turnovers. He's not focused on his handle. He's not focused on getting to his spots. He's focused on the second line of defense coming to come double him. So by that time, he's already cooked. He's already done. Like he's shot for the most part. And at this point, they looking like, you ain't got to even double this cat because he's already so demoralized. And this is what separates Kevin Durant. Kawhi not getting bullied like that. He too strong. Yeah, he is strong. That's what I'm saying, Joker. Like, if you 240, there's got to be some type of strength there, man. We got to call Kyrie out too. He was jacking up bad shots before. I'll get to that in 2 minutes, please. I'm gonna get to that point too. I'm sticking with me on KD for now. There was no double teams coming. Like, I can, in games 1 and 2, I can put Steve Nash more blame on him. But game 3, no. Like, you shot 11 shots, bro. Kevin Durant, he shot 11 shots the whole game. And then he comes out in the conference talking about, he's looking to, not be as aggressive and not force shots. I'm like, that's cool, bro. But again, that's where you have to know what is what. There's a time for you to pass and there's a time for you to go out there and score. Nobody's going to get mad if Kevin Durant shoots the ball. No one. Because again, he has been such a perfectionist for so long. That's why so many people are surprised with him putting that ball in that basket. Nobody's going to say nothing to you. So I thought he was looking very, very not confident out there. And this is what separates him from Kobe and guys like that. He has all the skills. Kevin Durant has all the skills. All of them. He can pull up on a dime. He can, cross, tween, pull up shot, get to the basket, 3-point shot, length, size, wingspan. He has all that. He has all that in his toolbox. But he doesn't have that gear where if he meets his match, it doesn't how to put it. If he's not going to go down swinging like Kobe would. If that was Kobe last night, I can accept a bad shooting night. But what I can't accept is when you don't even try. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Get the notifications out. I can't accept when you actually not even trying, bro. Like, you shot 11 shots. That's unacceptable. And then he comes out and says he was like, the reporter asked, is it fatigue getting you? He said, nah, I feel good. My legs feel good. I don't have any problems right now with my fatigueness. And I said, how in the hell could he be fatigued when he shot 11 shots? He didn't even play hard. Again, watching that on the court, bro, he was coasting, laughing with Jason Tatum, in the fourth quarter. I'm like, bro, this dude, he's accepting of what has happened. He's accepting, they got his number. He don't have the motor, the extra gear. Yeah, KD dribble looks sloppy. It looks a Joker again. He's not thinking about his handle. He's thinking about what Boston's going to do. That's what the mind. That's what messes with the mind. They've already put this dude in clamps in Boston, so he's already thinking in his head that they're not going to be able to counteract that. They're not allowing KD to get to his spots because they're helping very aggressively. Kobe had a deeper bag and way more counters than KD, so it's hard to do that. But here's the thing, Nick. They weren't doubling him yesterday. If you go back and watch, especially in that third and fourth quarter, they were faking like they were coming to double. And KD, by the time the double came, he already threw the ball out the way. So he's already overthinking. Nobody put the aggressive double team. Yeah, games 1 and 2, yeah, they were coming aggressively. That's why I say take KD off the ball and put him off the ball. Game 3, no. He was out there basically looking like, I don't know what to do. The double team is coming. I know it's coming, so I'm going to throw the ball away. But let me get to Kyrie Irving. I think I think Kyrie Irving he had 16 shots yesterday. He shot the ball 16 times. He had 16 points. Here's what I'll say about Kyrie Irving, man. Kyrie Irving, yes, he shot the ball bad the last couple games. Yes, Kyrie Irving has not had his, has not looked the way he should look in game one when he had 39 points. But this is what I'll say about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving wasn't scared out there. He didn't look scared. He was out there at least trying. There's games out there, bro, like you just shoot the ball bad. Like I've been there. Like I'll go out there and try to score the basket and my shot's just not falling. But you best believe if you're the best player on the team and your team depends on you, I'm going to keep trying to go out there to score the ball. And the shots he shot were not bad shots. They were not bad shots. Marcus Smart, the way he was guarding Kyrie Irving, he still got his open. He still got looks like he always got with Kyrie Irving. Them fadeaways he shoots, them little pull-up shots he shoots, after getting past the defender. Kyrie was still getting to his spots. And he's looking at like, well, my brother Kevin Durant, he's struggling out here, so it's up to me now to carry the load because he sees KD he's locked. Your teammate, when your teammate doesn't have it that night. When your teammate's locked at that point. And Kyrie felt that energy, and he's like, you know what? I gotta go out here and try to make something happen because we ain't got nothing. They had no type of offensive directly. They had Bruce Brown with 26 points. Bruce Brown, a defensive guy, outscored Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But the difference between Kyrie and Kevin Durant, Kyrie was at least trying to score. And his shots came more in that fourth quarter when he saw KD wasn't doing nothing. One thing about Kyrie Irving, again, this is why him and Kobe were so close. You could never say Kyrie Irving was scared. You could never say that Kyrie Irving lacked, he ran away from competition. You could never say Kyrie Irving was out there just with no heart. So I can accept that from him because this is the playoffs, man. This ain't the regular. Our season's on the line right now. So even though he missed shots, he had a great game one. They could have won it either way. If KD actually played better, they would have won that game. And KD's the best player on the court on paper. The way I'm looking at right now, Jason Tatum, he's coming. Will I put Tatum over KD right now? No, because I need to see what Tatum's going to do the rest of the series. Continue to hit that like button, y'all. They need Ben, a true point guard. So let's get into Ben Simmons. But I hope that answers y'all question why I don't blame him. Ben Simmons can flip the entire series. I watched Tim Clancy the most time. Yeah. So listen to the thing, man. It's a little weird with him. Ben Simmons, and also let me give a shout out to Blake Griffin. This is why I will say Steve Nash is an airhead. Why in the hell is Blake Griffin took him so long to put him in the game? And where in the hell is LaMarcus Aldridge? I don't know if LaMarcus is hurt. I don't know what's going on. But it took Steve Nash way too long to put Blake Griffin in. Blake Griffin actually brought energy to that game in that third quarter. On the defensive side, bro. Brooklyn can beat this team. The losses they experience, they're not big losses. Everybody on TV talking about Boston is so much better than Brooklyn. They're not. It's their best player is not showing the hell up. You're one of the best scorers of all time. You have 4 scoring championships. You should somebody doubling you. That should be a compliment. You don't stop scoring or pass the ball because you get double teamed. Kobe Bryant got double teamed all the time. He still was going out. He said, that's not going to stop me. He said, if a double team comes, you better send another one. That's the mindset. And that's what Kevin Durant doesn't have. But let me talk about Ben Simmons. Yeah, Ben Simmons, that's why I picked the Nets to come out the East if they have Ben Simmons. I'm going to be completely honest. Because what Ben brings, he's a 6'10" point guard who gets up and down that floor. He runs the offense. He's a bigger version of James Harden. More in shape. He pushes the ball. He plays exceptional defense. He's athletic. He's just not a great shooter. But when you have a guy like a Kevin Durant on your team and a Kyrie Irving, you don't have to shoot many shots. When he had Ben Simmons, he can turn this series around. I don't know why he's coming back late in the series in the game 4. It's going to be very interesting. But yeah, Ben can turn this series around, man. People keep making fun of Ben Simmons from what happened last year, bro. Dude, that was a very situation where he had to deal with, shooting woes. So you get him back on this team and he shuts down or he plays defense against Jason Tatum. I'm telling you right now. What's up, gang? What's up, Raheem? What you think about last night, bro? Hit that like button. What we saw last night from I'm sorry, but Ben Simmons, what he would bring basically is a lot of new energy to this team. Even Ben said in a recent interview, he's not worried about fitting in. He knows where Kyrie and kids. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Ben Simmons is an unbelievable talent, bro. He's an unbelievable talent, and he's an unbelievable contributor. Let's say they win game 4. If they beat this Boston team with Ben Simmons coming back with full-fledged, I'm telling you right now, Brooklyn can have the first ever 3-0 comeback. Because again, Boston is not blowing this team out. It's 2 problems. Their best player is not showing up, and their coaching by Steve Nash sucks. Ben Simmons, again, you bring him back, and he already knows what his position is, and they get game 4, I'm going into game 5 confident because now the pressure's all on Boston to close it out. If they win game 4 and then win game 5, now it becomes very interesting, and now Boston starts to feel the heat because they're like, damn, one player adjustment with Ben Simmons has turned this whole season around. I swear on everything, I was thinking the same, right? Exactly, bro. I wish if Ben Simmons would have played game 1, bro, I think Brooklyn will be up 3-1 or 3-0 or 2-1 or either 2-1 or 3-0. In my opinion. Boston, I want to give credit to Boston. They're doing a great job on Kevin Durant. They came in with a game plan. They came in with trying to, defend him. Ime Udoka, their coach, was a defensive coordinator, a defensive player when he played in the league. He coached KD last season with Brooklyn. He coached against KD in the West when KD was on OKC and he was with the Spurs. But Kevin Durant, bro, have you ever seen Kevin Durant look like this? He's been defended by some hellacious defenders, bro. He's been defended by everybody. Tony Allen, Metta World Peace, PJ Tucker, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And you telling me Jason Tatum's doing this to him? Nah. It's in the mind, man. He's overthinking everything right now. They need a spark. If Nets get swept, do you give Kyrie the Supermax? I don't know if you were here earlier when I talked about it. Well, yeah, Joe. Yeah, you were here. I'm not blank. Kyrie, I would still give him the Supermax because Kyrie showed me enough, man, like a part of his resume. Number one, who else are you going to get in replace of him? If you can get somebody as good as Kyrie Irving, then yeah, I would entertain it because, Kyrie Irving, he will miss games. He is dealing with, other things outside of basketball, so it's a possibility he could miss games. So if you can get somebody who's more dependable and will play and, on the same tier as Kyrie, then yeah, I would entertain it. But who else you going to really bring in? Put Kawhi instead of KD and they're not in that situation. Bruh, I was just talking about that. He was saying, I got into not even an argument, but a back and forth with one of my friends about this a few nights ago. He said KD, he would put him over Kawhi. I'm like, bro, I don't think people understand what Kawhi is. And because they don't watch him. Kawhi, even in the bubble, dude, like he wasn't shut down. He just had he scored 20 points, but he wasn't shut down. He played well that whole series up until game 7. Kawhi, there's nothing you can do against a Kawhi Leonard when you're defending him. If that was Jason Tatum guarding Kawhi Leonard, bro, dude, take him to the post, turn around, fadeaway jump shot, or take him to the post and just overpower him, bro. Get to his spots, pull up. Bro, you don't need that much space if you're Kevin Durant. When Ben comes back Monday, would you put Blake at the 5 or KD? Well, my starting lines would be this. It would be Ben Simmons, Kyrie at the 2, KD at the 3, Blake Griffin at the 4, and either Drummond, probably Drummond, I'll leave him in at the 5. The big key is I got Ben Simmons. Let him run the show. Let him be the point guard. And let him hound Jason Tatum. Because if you're my teammate, number one, if a guy's been locking me up all series or all game or whatever, all season long, my teammate sees that and he does to him what he's been doing to me, it's almost like having your big brother that you know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, say nobody's gonna pick with you if your big brother's around. If you walk down the block or whatever, your big brother's right beside you, nobody's gonna really mess with you. If everybody in the neighborhood knows who he is. That's what it's like, figuratively speaking. I'm not saying Ben Simmons is Kevin Durant's big brother, but he can do it to what Jason Tatum has been doing to Kevin Durant. And that's gonna give Kevin Durant some more confidence. It's like somebody has my back. He would lock him up facts. That's why Kawhi is better because it's mental. Yeah, bro, it all comes down to mental. Skill-wise, Kevin Durant is, man, top 5 skill-wise as far as dominating in the bubble. Yeah, he was doing what he could do. He was still doing what he could do. He was still doing his thing. So it wasn't like, Kawhi just got shut down, bro. When your second best player ain't giving you much, and you happen to carry that load, you ran out of gas, but nobody was stopping no Kawhi Leonard. Ben helps for the Suns and the Bucks. He can guard their best players versus says where he will actually hurt the Nets. He play team ball. 76ers have a team center who Ben can't guard. Yeah. Because Ben can guard Jason Tatum on the Celtics, or he can guard Chris Middleton on the Bucks. Against the 76ers. Well, actually, bro, honestly, he can actually play against the 76ers too, because he'll be guarding James Harden. Y'all remember what Kyrie Irving did to James Harden? Imagine what Ben Simmons would do to him. So he can guard against the 76ers. He don't got to play the center. Let him play the point. Giannis getting the second ring. Could be. I think they'll get past the Bulls. And we'll see what happens with Middleton. But basically, like I was saying, y'all, KD, for the first time in his career, in my opinion, looked very, very shook. He looked unsure, and he was looking for help. Never seen him look like this, ever. I put in my Facebook story, actually. One of my friends said this. I said to him, don't ever in your life say Kevin Durant's better than Kobe Bryant. He's a Kobe Bryant, he's always hated off him, so I'm not even tripping. But he's had to never say that out loud. And I put him on blast because my thing is, bro, Kevin Durant, this is levels to it, and you putting him on levels that he ain't even asked you to put him at. So they got another game, bro. Honestly, this really could turn around. And Kyrie said this last night. This could turn around at any point. Anything could happen. And if the Nets were to come back and win this series, this would probably one of the greatest comebacks and unusual comebacks of all time. Just by the degree of what has been happened, and with Ben Simmons coming back as late as he's coming back, Brooklyn can come out of this thing. They can, bro. I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that out, bro. It's the first time for everything. So, ends up with some last comments, man, and we're gonna end this in a few minutes. But any more questions, keep typing in the comments.